Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan,
And I'm Pudgey.
and we are back watching Netflix Avatar The Last Airbender Episode 4. Now, I think we're both really excited to get back into this.
Yeah.
We had so much fun with, in particular, Episode 2 and 3. I know Episode 3 was a mixed bag for some people, but we had a lot of fun with it, and it's just got me excited to just, I don't know, it does feel like a really fun journey with some mature moments, and it's
And a little
captivating me.
unexpected as well because although we know the story and maybe not as well as what a lot of you guys do, but
It's not a one-to-one adaptation.
yeah, which is nice and it's very condensed, which means there's a lot of storylines going on and there's a lot of characters that we meet later on that met now in this series.
And I
So
think especially if you've got some familiarity like we do, the condensation works really well
yeah.
because you get almost some of the cool bits. You're looking for some of the hype bits, and you're sort of to the point. And I mean, we're enjoying it. It's been interesting to see how divided this series is.
Yeah.
The Atla fan base overall seems really divided. Even in our community, in our comment sections, we've seen
Yeah.
there's either people who are like, I'm really happy, I'm embracing it, always taking it on board, and it's really fun, or I absolutely hate it, it's unwatchable, it looks
Yeah.
like garbage. Like, there's just two extremes.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't get the absolute garbage. It may not be as good as the original, or like something like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not meeting everyone's expectations 100%. But I think at least 50% or at least 70%.
Even 70. Look, those who say it looks like garbage, like visually, I'm not with you at
Yeah.
all. I think it looks stunning. I think you're on another planet if you say that, because I don't think there's any better CGI adaptation visually that you would get. Like Appa, Momo, they look amazing. People
They
saying they
do.
look horrendous. I'm like, dude, what? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, some people have said that. I'm like, I don't know what you would have wanted. Like, I think they look stunning. You can talk about, actor choices and whatever, that's different. But visually, when you look at Omashu, you look at
Yeah.
the Southern Water
Well,
Tribe.
that's the first thing that comes out of our mouth every single time about the visuals. Like, we are just like
Stunned.
Yeah.
Stunned. So that part of it is amazing. I've even tried to put myself in your shoes. Like, okay, I am a very diehard. I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. That's something that I'll be really like to the point with. And I was thinking, okay, if they made a Netflix adaptation, it wasn't one-to-one, but the CGI looked the way it did now, etc., would I have fun with it? And I think the answer is, and honestly, I felt like the answer was yes. I felt like it wouldn't replace the original for me. No, not by any means. But if they had gone to the lengths that this adaptation has gone to, I think I'd still be able to really enjoy it for what it is and to just re-experience that in almost a reimagined way.
I personally don't think adaptations should replace the original. I think the original will always have people's hearts. It's something that people grow up with, or usually
It's the original. It's the original.
Yeah, the first is always the best in like a nostalgia point of view. So I don't think it should replace it, but that's all right.
That being said, this episode I think is going to be like a part 2 to last episode, where we got a little teaser of Boomy at the end. I didn't see enough of him to know if I like him or not, but we saw him for like a second. Other than that, we have seen Jet was trying to blow up Sai, is it? Yep, was trying to blow up the inventor that is working with the Fire Nation spies a little bit.
Yeah.
That didn't go to plan. Katara awesomely stopped that. And we also saw Iroh get captured.
Yeah.
Or did we see him get captured, or we saw him get hunted down?
Hunted down.
Hunted down by the Earthbenders. I'm assuming he's going to get captured. And then Zuko walked out like a boss. Like, there was a menace to it. Like, I'm not done here kind of thing.
Yeah, he walked out with his uncle's wish, but you just know that he's coming back for him. Like you said, it was menacing. He was not done, and he's never gonna leave his uncle behind. Like I said last episode, it's Uncle Iroh and then Avatar very closely behind.
Now, I'm not even going to try and predict this episode. I do have a rough idea on what is coming character-wise, but I've tried to predict the last 2 episodes, and I've realized that they're adapting it differently. You can't predict the order of exactly what's going to happen, so I'm just going to let it take me, but I am looking forward to getting into it and seeing what they've got for us.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you to everyone over on Patreon for supporting the channel. If you do want to get 3 to 4 weeks of early access to our edited and uncut reactions, we'll leave a link in the description down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Hello? Hello? Anybody there?
Oh, he's in prison when they captured him, remember?
Oh, shit.
Save your voice. Earth Kingdom soldiers aren't particularly tolerant, even under the best
Oh.
of circumstances.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
God.
They're together.
General Iroh.
It's good to see you, young Avatar.
Yes, it is.
He started the fight and left you behind and ran away.
That's not exactly how
I'm
it
starting to
happened.
see what kind of person he is.
I doubt that.
Interesting. I the way he thought about that.
In my experience, the Earthbenders aren't exactly kind to their fallen foes.
Well, you two work together. Get out of that place.
Iroh's not even scared though. I love how he's pretty calm.
Were you working with the enemy?
It's complicated.
No, it's not. It's a simple question. Were you helping the firebenders?
It's not so black and white.
And in front of his son.
Yeah.
Yes. The firebenders said that they would kill us, and then they'd attack the city if I didn't cooperate.
Oh my god. Imagine having that on your shoulders.
Is that what you call giving weapons to the enemy?
Weapons? No. No. Just minor designs. Nothing of any value in war.
Anything can be turned into a weapon in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
Nothing of value. If the firebenders wanted, it's of value.
You know what it means to make hard choices? Your father had to leave your family to go to war, leaving you, just a boy, in charge.
Oh.
We do what we must to survive.
He's not wrong.
My father would have never done what you did.
That's also an important distinction. I was thinking that
Yeah.
I found him. Aang's in prison.
too. We're off to a great start with the Avatar, aren't we?
Just to add to the bullshit.
Oh shit. It's taking his
Let's
uniform.
go.
So Zuko will break Iroh out then.
Told you, it doesn't leave him behind. 100 years ago.
So now we're getting the backstory.
Oh, hey, Boomy. How's training going? I'm doing all right with my forms, but shaping is hard. What are you talking about?
It's funny that it's a backstory, but Aang looks the exact same.
Yeah, I know.
Supposed
Sort
to
of
be
trippy.
advisable. You sure?
The snorting.
My brother, the Fire Lord, sees things through only one lens. Victory or defeat. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, not the destruction he leaves behind or anything.
Not even the loved ones lost along the way.
Damn, dude, that delivery was nice.
He'll listen to you. I mean, he owes you that much.
On the contrary, it is I who owe him
Oh, Iroh.
far more than I can ever repay.
Oh man, I'm starting to love this Iroh too. He's bringing some of those Iroh feels.
I'm sorry. The Avatar's lost.
Wrong.
What about the tunnels?
Tunnels?
What about the tunnels?
A fairy tale.
You told me you've seen them. Unless that was a lie too.
Oh, poke.
Cornered him.
If you believe the tales, vengeful spirits guard the passages.
So, not just secret tunnels, secret haunted tunnels?
Yeah, sorry, sucker.
Where are you taking him?
To the pit.
The pit?
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war.
Oh no,
Iroh
Iroh.
takes his fate like a boss.
I know. And he knows exactly what's about to happen to him.
You're not as lucky. You're going to see the king.
The pits are better than seeing the king.
Really want to see what the king's like.
Your Highness. The prisoner you requested.
Surely he'd recognize him straight away.
It looks no
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
He is the Avatar.
Yeah, you better get your hands off him, fools.
and he's very, very good at rock skipping.
Boomy?
Yep, that snort gives it away.
I figured it out straight away in this. What the hell?
What idiot told you to put pine bark in it?
You!
You did.
Boomy is something else.
Throw him a feast.
He's
I
so
don't know.
unhinged. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a bit weird about that one. I'm not sold on him yet.
Neither.
He's a bit of a weird Boomy.
I don't mind like the quirkiness, but I don't know for like our Boomy.
And Aang found out straight away. Normally it was like took time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jet.
Oh shit.
Spies, traitors, is that who you wanted to save?
Not everyone out there is the enemy.
If you stand against us, you are.
Oh my god, that's pretty ruthless.
You're fighting because of hate,
Go Katara.
just like the Firebenders.
Ooh.
Damn, dude. Bit of a stab there.
Yeah. It's like he started fighting like the enemy.
Oh shit.
Oh, big girl Katara.
Oh.
Oh, she's already doing the
How did she
eye.
just pull the ice out of
I
nowhere?
don't know.
Look at the power you have. That's because of me.
That wasn't you. That was me.
Right, so they kind of clear that up, just like
Yeah.
with the emotion, the positive emotion, she's able to
I don't know.
like, tap into a bit more.
Not really.
The old firebender was taken to the pit. The other one's still here.
Ooh, which one does he go for?
You're just gonna stand there?
Decision time.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I told you, Uncle Iroh, Avatar, very close behind.
You keep telling me you told me, but no one's disagreeing.
The world is on fire. People are dying, and you got to sleep through it all.
Oh,
He's
my
really
God.
unhinged, isn't he?
Yeah.
Have you been fighting the same fight for a century? Have you watched your whole world burn down around you?
I don't know when to take him seriously or
Yeah,
not.
this movie's really weird.
Can't make me believe you've lost hope. Not you, Boomy.
Oh, really? Challenge accepted.
Okay, I don't really know what's going on. I'm adjusting to this. Boomy's, I don't know. Oh, these guys. I had a feeling because when they said the caves, I was like, yeah.
Shake it.
So dig a bit and you will find.
Sokka's like, how the hell did I get into this mess?
Sokka's now part of the band.
Loving it. Sokka.
These guys are okay being here. The tunnels probably aren't that bad.
Oh, here we go.
Those are the tunnels.
Yeah.
That's very different. I said caves before I meant the tunnels.
We don't have a choice. We have to find our friend.
Tara's just ready to give it all up for the chance at saving everyone.
It'll be okay. There's nothing to be afraid of in there.
Right. There's no such thing as angry spirits.
Oh, if only.
A full complement of earthbenders just for one old man.
The Dragon of the West, not an old man.
Someone might be tempted to take matters into their own hands.
Who, like you?
We can't let that happen, can we?
I'll try it and see what happens.
Disgusting.
It's a long ride to the pit.
And I've got all the time in the world.
Oh, you won't have much time. Don't worry
In
about it.
fairness, I get his perspective.
Yeah,
Like, this is
but
the guy who lays siege to an Earth Kingdom for
I know,
days,
I know.
but But yes, we love Iroh. Oh, okay. What, didn't he leave like a thong or something? I
Yeah,
think?
yeah, and it was like stinky or something. That's the right path.
I'm coming, Uncle.
Yeah, you are.
It's a path.
It said love is brightest in the dark, not glowy rocks.
Poetic license, like the minstrel said. Love is the answer.
Sokka knows sometimes, you know?
Sokka, wait!
Katara, what is your problem?
My problem is you're not taking me seriously.
Well, you're not taking him seriously.
You couldn't even tell that a traitor was flat out lying to you.
Says the girl who fell for a terrorist.
That's not
Yeah.
what
You should have never talked to him.
You don't get to tell me who I can talk to.
And you don't get to just ignore me.
I can if you're being an idiot.
Dad put me in charge.
You're not Dad.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Boom.
Imagine if Gran could see us now.
We could go for some of her seal jerky.
Seal jerky. That sounds kind of cool. Bit of pudgy jerky.
This guy's gonna cop a beating, and it's gonna be from me.
Was it worth it?
No.
We were at war. I was a soldier. You were a butcher.
Trust me, Iroh regrets his actions.
I can still smell smoke when I go to sleep at night.
Oh, that's horrendous, man.
Yeah. It's good insight too into the reality of it. Damn. I mean, I earned that one. I love him, but he earned that.
Oh, God.
War pushes us to the edge. Some of us don't like what we find there.
Is
Yeah.
that your pitiful way of saying you're sorry for what you did?
I wasn't talking about me.
Ooh,
that's different.
okay.
Damn, dude. Alright, no fucks given.
Oh, no. Not even a flinch.
You have no humanity.
Take it back.
You know nothing of loss.
I love how Iroh just doesn't speak up and mount, like, ugh.
Doesn't waste words.
Yeah. He's just fighting how he feels it all out. Like, he doesn't need to know my story.
Is it true he abandoned the siege?
Yes, after his son was killed.
So, his son dies a hero and he'll be forever known as a coward.
Alright.
Not a coward in my eyes.
Take comfort in knowing that Liu Tan will forever be hailed as a champion of the Fire Nation. His sacrifice will be enshrined in legend.
That is no humanity.
What a great honor for you and for Liu Tan to die in the service of the Fire Nation.
A lot more genuine than his father.
Yeah. And Iroh knows that's all bullshit too.
Liu Tan gave me this. He'd won it for finishing first in his officer class.
Damn, that's nice.
Look, Iroh's face just kills me.
Liu Tan never needed it because he was the strongest person I knew.
Now, same with Iroh.
A much calmer Zuko. Yeah, man. When Iroh cries, we all cry. Is the music sounded kind of like leaves from a vine or of a vine? I can't remember the words, but I don't know. I just can't remember. Anyway, might be wrong there. That's what it reminded me of.
Maybe, but fuck, Iroh kills me.
You know, Sai told me I should be an engineer.
You believe that?
I don't know. But it was nice to hear someone tell me I had something to offer the world.
Oh, Sokka.
Damn.
You led the tribe and protected us with nobody to help you. Dad never had to bear that kind of burden alone.
Oh, Sokka, man. He's been the feels too.
Oh, I love when Sokka is happy.
Me
and
too.
he feels like loved and purposeful. Like, it's just the best Sokka.
This shouldn't be here. We were here before, but this wall wasn't.
How is that possible?
It's not.
Someone's moving something.
Ugh.
Boomy.
Eh,
All these challenges, games, tests, none that make any sense.
nothing has made sense in 100 years.
That's also true.
It's all about games with you, isn't it, Avatar? Who cares about responsibility? Who cares about, oh, saving the world?
Yeah, flipping it on its head.
Let's play one final game.
Damn, dude. They made him look thrashed, I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I mean, he was in the
Yeah.
original.
But he ain't easy on the eyes.
You versus me.
Alright, let's go.
To the death.
Death? This guy? We needed someone with bigger muscles.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna have some guy that was a bit more jacked up. But...
Yeah.
Any chance I imagined that?
I'm afraid not, my friend. That was just like Pudgey in the morning.
Oh, I'm gonna maul you. There they are.
Damn, dude, they look good. And they look pretty, like, creepy too.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom.
Sick. Let's go, Zuko. I love it.
And Iroh had every faith.
Oh, dude.
Look at these two. Oh. Let's go.
Oh, is that like a dragon?
Do it.
He won't.
Do it!
He won't.
We've all seen enough death.
Yeah. And that's what he left him with, that bit of humanity.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, man. Literally stabbed in the back.
Wow. Zuko didn't even waste no time.
Dead end.
Come on, you guys know what to do. Let's go.
They'll love each other and he'll turn into a puppy.
What's going on? Are we dead?
He's blind.
It's blind. They don't navigate by sight, but by feeling.
Ah, so they can feel the love.
Yep, so when they felt that love for each other.
How do you think they do with verbal commands? Excuse me, Mr. Badgermole?
Like always testing the limits.
Pretty sure Boomer used these exact moves. Some of them anyway, so that's pretty cool.
Aang always evading.
Oh, that was cool. The earthbending kick.
Oh shit, what got him? The bottom of it.
Boulder clipped him, yeah.
Yeah.
You left us.
Is he crying?
The Avatar.
He's crying.
In this world, you can't rely on anyone.
Oh shit.
Especially your friends.
I feel like it was easier to just like... Oh damn.
Aang's had enough.
Oh shit, he's falling for like every trap. Bumi's having so much fun. Go Aang.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
He's really testing Aang, isn't he?
shit.
Let it fall. And you win.
Ruby, this isn't a game.
Yes, it is. One that requires you to make impossible choices.
Oh, we know
Oh,
what
damn.
Chris is gonna make.
You have to make choices like that day after day year after year, and that's just
This is what everyone's been suffering with.
city.
A good reality check, damn.
It kind of mirrors with Iroh's experience.
Then the world is doomed.
Oh shit, full stop.
Oh shit, ice slide.
Damn.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping Aang would go in Avatar state.
Yeah.
You cheated! You didn't do it on your own, so you didn't learn anything at all.
Not true, not true.
That's the only way I'm gonna save the world. With my friends.
You think like a child.
I wonder why.
You're right. I wasn't here for the world.
His teeth were always mangled.
Yeah.
But I'm here now.
Just like that, old friends become new.
Now, all of you, get out of here. The Avatar has places he has to be. We can take care of ourselves.
Oh, I love the confidence from Boomy.
But I do have one more challenge for you.
Here we go.
Ah.
I was gonna say, we did not leave Amashu on that.
Finance is coming and they're like riding a roller coaster. Did you hear that? My cabbages. That idiot.
Oh god. This must be right after the Agni Kai.
Yep.
What are you doing here, Uncle?
Same as you. Getting ready to embark on what is sure to be a memorable journey.
Oh man, so good.
You want to come with me?
I've come fully prepared. All the tea I need.
Oh, I love it, I love it.
I don't need a babysitter.
You can see he's changed.
How about a friend?
Oh. Because Iroh needs it as much as Zuko does, you know, after losing his son.
Could be a very long time before we return home.
In his mind.
I think Boromir.
Everything I need is on this boat.
Tea and Zuko.
Iroh, so make me a break, dude.
Like I said, all the tea I need.
Oh, he's the uncle we all need, dude.
Oh, wow.
The two choices.
What is it, Zuko?
Nothing. Let's get you home.
Oh, Zuko. Progress.
Very interesting.
Mhm.
This episode is a very mixed bag for me.
Same.
I'm still not sure. I'm going to sort of digest my feelings, but you probably do the same as we talk.
Yeah.
Because where my head's at now is overall I had fun, but it wasn't as enjoyable as episode 2 and 3 were.
Yeah.
That's my initial feeling. Do you feel similar?
Yeah. I've got a bigger breakdown than that.
Yeah, it's coming. I loved the Iroh segments in this episode.
Yeah, that was number one. Iroh and Zuko's like relationship this episode was
Yeah.
like up here for me.
Yeah, but Iroh was especially a standout for
Yeah.
me. Whereas I didn't love Boomy's.
Yeah, so for me, it's Iroh and Zuko's like relationship and everything, those scenes. Then it was like Sokka and Katara, and then Boomy.
Yeah.
Like Sokka and Katara's, I don't know, that little argument they had in the cave or the tunnels, I just felt like I was like, I know it happens daily, but it didn't make full, like, complete sense at the start. And then they got into the deep stuff and that was good. But I just felt like they could have started over something a little
Yeah, like they were arguing last episode and such.
Yeah.
It did feel a little bit, especially from Katara, a bit stiff. Like it didn't fully sell it to me, basically. So it was nice symbolically, I guess, but I wasn't fully like on the edge of my seat about it. So that was sort of just there. Interesting to see how they adapted the tunnels and the way they did all that, you know, they changed, Aang was sort of involved in there. I don't mind the way they're changing things.
Yeah.
I'm going to compare. I know we go back and forth. I'm going to compare a bit because that's sort of my angle on watching this, I
Yeah.
suppose. That was not bad. I felt like the whole tunnel symbolism maybe wasn't as strong. It was there, but again, it was just sort of a bit there. I don't know.
I felt like as well, I know we don't have a lot of time and I get that, right? So this criticism may not be like, I don't know, justifiable, but I feel like the way they told the Amashu story, the Omar and Shu story about the mountains, I felt like there was a lot more depth and heart to it originally.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the story. I couldn't remember it very well. I just want to go back and watch it and compare.
I'm pretty sure the story is like faithful, but it was just said in a way that didn't feel like.
Yeah, you guys let us know if that was accurate or not.
I particularly like how they used those visuals though to show the story.
It was nice
again.
the way it came into it. Yep. Yeah, agreed. The story maybe was a bit of a smaller part though. Like it could have been a
Yeah.
bit bigger, but I won't, and whatever. I get they're not going to adapt everything.
Yeah.
Katara's ice bending for me was a bit of a weird one too because I'm pretty sure in the anime she just sort of, or the animated show I should say, she kind of just did it as well. But the way she did it in this was like damn straight. Of course I did that power. It's like no, if she was more like, wow, that's new and something more like a reflex. I could have bought into it a bit. I just felt like plucking that out of nowhere
Like
in a fight.
That she
I know
could
she's
do
been
it.
training a little bit, but yeah, again, that just sort of felt thrown in there. It could have been delivered a little bit better.
I agree. Like you said, she might have been training and it might have been part of the scrolls to some degree, or Aang might have mentioned it. Like, it's all kind of like off-screen assumption stuff. I don't personally like mind completely, only because Jet did say, I helped you with your mother. That's why you're able to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it.
I also feel like you're, again, my perception, but I also feel like you're coping a bit. Like you're finding reasons as why it could work. But the natural thing for me is like, yeah, but it wasn't really explained.
Yeah,
I can
maybe.
dig deep and deep and try and make it
that's
work,
fine.
but that's different to it actually working. So there's that.
Yeah.
For me, the standards episode, I actually really enjoyed Iroh.
Yeah.
I felt emotional when he felt emotional. I'm pretty sure that the leaves, I honestly forget, Leaves from a Vine, or I think that's Leaves from a Vine song.
Like his song.
The iconic song, yeah. I'm pretty sure that the soundtrack playing behind him was that. No vocals, but you guys let me know if I'm right or wrong there. That was really nice to see. And overall, Iroh's growing on me a lot more. And you know what? He's not the exact same as the Iroh. There's enough similarity there for me to see Iroh. But even with this iteration, he's just got heart as well. I'm like, you know what, man? You do capture some of the best parts of Iroh.
Especially like, just the seriousness of him and the holding back of the emotion and stuff. Like, that's the parts that I really enjoy. I think when he goes like a bit cheesy and goofy, that part isn't like always great, but I did enjoy his last line there, which was like, I've got all the tea that I need. And
Yeah, that was nice. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like what this live action adaptation does well is we get to see some extra backstory of things we didn't see. Like, I don't think we got to see Iroh really grieving in the funeral process
No,
in
I
the
don't
animated.
think so. Not the funeral. The only thing we saw was him at the tree.
That's not even that. I'm pretty sure that's later on.
Yeah.
That's in that's probably season 2. That was
Yeah.
So that's later. But getting to see a bit more of this backstory sometimes adds context to things that we maybe didn't have fully cleared up. So you're always going to experience that, and that's where I think some of the strong points lie in the series. Yeah. One line I was a bit iffy about was when Iroh said about war and you might not like what you find, and the guy was like, "Is that your way of an apology?" And he goes, "I wasn't talking about me." That didn't feel like an Iroh line because Iroh usually
It's more self-reflective rather than on other people. Yeah.
So I get it. Like, he could also be talking about maybe Iroh can harbor some anger because his son would have been killed by an Earthbender in the siege. Even then, that's sort of more Iroh's responsibility. He was the one on the attack. So I liked all the dialogue. That was the one line being nitpicky. I was like, I don't know if Iroh would really say that.
I agree with that, but I also my initial way, the way that I read it initially was that I don't know, they were at war and both sides were at it takes two to tango essentially, and yes and no, because like one can start, one can be on the defense. I don't know.
Yeah.
But essentially,
the Fire Nation started.
Yeah. The way that I saw it was, like at the end of war, no one really finds anything that they like it's all destruction, it's all pain. Everyone goes to like that next step that they thought that they wouldn't. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I get it, but I still feel like you're reaching. I don't know. A lot of your rebuttal look like a reaches
No,
because
it's not rebuttal. I was just saying my
Yeah.
initial thoughts was that, but I agree with you.
yeah, you're not selling it to me. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not.
Like,
I wasn't trying to sell it to anyone.
no,
I
no,
was just.
but I'm trying to follow the logic of what you're saying, but it doesn't stack up for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well, look.
I don't feel like that's their intention. I feel like that's
Yeah.
you making sense of it.
Well, it sounds like he was a sweet guy before he lost his brother, and that pain carries like
sure, for
that
sure.
how he's treating other people now, and I think that's what Iroh meant, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's some merit to that, I suppose, but I think my grievance wasn't with the line itself. It was that Iroh said it.
Yeah.
And in the way he said it.
Yeah.
Because I just
It
feel
was
like
angrily like.
Iroh's more self-reflective, but maybe you can take it as Iroh leveling with him that they're both products of war and
Yeah.
the product they become. And maybe in that sense, it can be taken on board. I'll have to sit with that for a bit, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. Other than that, I think I pretty much was completely sold on everything that Iroh had to offer this episode.
Yeah.
And he had the emotional, he pulled all the right heartstrings, so that was really fun.
Yeah, I really love like how he wasn't afraid to take those moments just to be silent and really like the emotion flow. Like during the funeral scene, we're like, wait, like he's crying. Like, yeah, I mean, not that that's surprising, but it was just nice to see. Like he's just so straight face, hasn't said a word to Zuko, just to no one really. And then like that tear comes down, you really see like the pain he's in.
Now, I feel like Aang and his crew are moving on next episode, which means that it's probably the last we'll see of Jet, at least for now.
Mm-hmm.
That closure feels a little bit rushed. I mean, we got enough of it, I guess, but I don't know. I guess maybe we could have seen a bit more from him at the same time. I guess it doesn't change the story too much.
Mhm.
I know they've got time constraints, so that's sort of, I guess, how I feel about that. I just wanted to mention.
Yeah, I kind of felt that like I loved Sai and whatever, like how he came in the end.
I mean, we did leave Jet on that note in the animated
Yeah.
as well, but I just felt maybe a bit more closure, a final discussion. But it was mainly between him and Katara, so I
Yeah.
suppose that's okay. But Katara's understanding of him sort of made sense in the end. She still got compassion towards his situation.
Yeah.
So I think it's not okay to leave him.
Mm-hmm.
The last major point for me is back to Boomy. I think what I was trying my best to just take what they're giving us rather than
Yeah.
comparing, but I can't help but compare. And I loved in the animated how Boomy knew all along what he was doing. He was always that child inside, and he was just trying to make sure that Aang hadn't lost that part of himself. Whereas in this one, Boomy was more of a grumpy, miserable old man who sort of lost sight of that, and Aang had to reawaken him. And I felt like that's what I didn't love it until the end bit. The very end, when Boomy sort of opened up a little bit, I was like, okay, there's a little bit of symbolism here I can enjoy.
Yeah.
But the process throughout, I didn't love, and maybe also I didn't love Boomy's actor, to be honest. I didn't really buy into him. He didn't sell. I love Boomy as a character, and I didn't love the actor. So
yeah, same.
I think the whole Boomy thing didn't really work for me.
Look, I think he did an alright job. Like it's so hard to do Boomy. Yeah, I just didn't love it. I think also it takes away the way they did it. It takes away from Aang's development. Like we're following the Avatar who hasn't been alive for 100
Correct.
years.
And Boomy's. Boomy's meant to be an old friend, and
Yeah.
he's imparting knowledge on Aang, whereas now it was Aang imparting on him.
Yeah, like, and for me, it doesn't make sense because it's like Boomy was saying, he has been alive. He's lived throughout the war and 100 years and whatnot, whereas Aang hasn't. And I don't know, like, he's already struggling about being the Avatar and whatnot, and then, like, that hasn't changed. Like, let's remember, that's not changed from when we saw Monk Gyatso.
I think it just changes fundamentally Boomy's character.
Yeah.
It's like if Iroh didn't have his sympathy for Zuko,
Yeah.
and it was the other way around, you'd sort of be like, that's not, in essence, what Iroh
Yeah.
was. And Boomy, in some ways, was the Iroh for Aang.
Yeah.
And so, flipping this around, it just sort of took away from that. Now, that's probably more I don't know, you guys who are only watching the live action, I'd be curious to see how you took it, whether it sold it to you or whether it felt a bit out of place still. It was okay, but yeah, I just didn't feel like I was looking forward to this interaction. And I was sort of left being like, not bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Other than that, I know we critiqued a lot this episode.
Yeah.
I did just want to be as transparent as possible. I'm still enjoying the series and I'm still looking forward to what's to come. I know that there's some good things to come.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see how they're going to portray certain things.
Yep.
I think it's inevitable that I'm going to compare the original to this one. For 2 and
Yeah.
3, I honestly love the change. I was like, yep, I'm on board. I don't even mind what they changed.
Like they fit well.
Yeah, I think the key is to change. You can change things, but you can't lose the essence
Yeah.
of what they are. And that's, I think, my gripes with Boomy was that the essence of what that interaction experience is meant to be, I felt was changed too much.
Yeah.
But the other things that weren't changed too much and maybe just added a bit more flair, a bit more oomph to things we didn't get to experience in the animated, I'm like, bang, I'm all for that, even if it's retold in a bit of a different way.
Yeah.
I will also say, actually, yeah, last thing, sorry, but the duo between Iroh and Zuko and the way Zuko broke him out and all that was just done really nicely. The bending.
That's what I was saying. Like, I just thought, because every time I said that, you're like, no, I liked Iroh. I'm like, no, I know, but the duo was really good. And
I think I wanted to emphasize Iroh first.
Yeah,
and then go. You were running like, you were like, oh, Iroh and Zuko. Like, no. I'm talking about Iroh right now.
Yes.
Me and Iroh.
No, my man is Iroh.
Now that Iroh would throw you in the bin, dude.
Listen,
Listen,
you don't know
if I'm Prince Zuko, then Iroh is my guy. Okay, you're like part of probably like Jet's team or something.
I think we should put a petition out that Pudgey should be Katara in season 2. What do you guys
Honestly,
think?
you probably, other than the fact that you laugh at every line and make everyone want to leave the set,
No, but when I'm in acting mode, I'm in acting mode. I can't act for reactions.
not act for anything. But anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
Zuko and Iroh are cool. That's what we're talking about.
Yes,
Before you go on a
yes.
tangent. Just nice to see them. Nice to see that interaction. They keep growing. That duo is overall pretty satisfying.
Yeah. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction. If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
And if you do want to get early access to our reactions or watch them in their uncut form, we'll leave a link to our Patreon in the description down below. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in our next reaction.
See you guys.